So let's go ahead and talk about this whole situation where an interracial couple was literally bullied off the internet.
I posted my engagement photos. I thought I would have some family and friends and my lovely followers here congratulate me and celebrate this new season of life. But what happened is our engagement photos went unexpectedly viral, and we had a huge onslaught of racist comments. We got comments from the Black community criticizing Nick for being with a white woman. We got comments from white people and other races saying I was ruining my bloodline, which is absolutely disgusting. And we got tons of comments talking about how I'm going to end up being a single mom, how we're going to get divorced, how this is disgusting. And I guess we just live in a bubble in California, but I never thought that that would be something we would be dealing with our engagement photo announcement. It was starting to take a toll on my mental health. And so I decided to take 2 months off of creating content full time and reevaluate my boundaries with social media. The reason I started creating content in the first place is I didn't see representation of us and our family and our lifestyle. In my mind, it's just the modern day relationship. When I go to the store in the San Francisco Bay Area, I see tons of mixed kids and mixed families, and I wanted to bring more of that to social media. So when I was reflecting on where to go from here and what boundaries to reassess, I am gonna show less of my partner on social media, but we both agree that it's important to continue showing up and having representation, and that the hateful commentary on our engagement post, it is an indicator of a society that is so sick and divided, and our presence here is important.
Now, one could say in big 2025, like, why would anybody go to the depths of hell that these people did to literally attack them just for existing and just for saying, hey, we together? But it's one of the common things you see all the time, and I'm happy to see her speak out on behalf of her husband, because if you look at recent incidents like Stingley, who is a Houston Texans player, he legitimately announced that he was proposing to his girl, and there was a bunch of people on his ass just because she was white. Newsflash, Stingley went to LSU. And what is LSU? A predominantly white institute. So how are we shocked that he dates a white girl? And I don't understand why so many people care who the fuck you date. Like, a lot of these people who care about who you date, who you be sticking your dick inside, they really are self-projecting because they ain't got nothing at home that makes them happy but Ben and Jerry's and cats. That's all it is. A bunch of Les Miserables people out here trying to make other people miserable. Now, even though I say all this, in big 2025, there even still today is a little bit of pushback you're going to get just by being an interracial couple. It's sad, but it's true. Now, it depends on, you know, which corner of the internet you're on, I guess. But in a hostile place like Twitter, you really ain't got no control over, you know, who can say what on your platform. But if you announcing this on Facebook, if you announcing this on Instagram, if you announcing this on TikTok, you can definitely control who says what and outright ban the people from your platform.
Banned! Blocked forever!
And people could try to paint that up as censorship, but don't get mad at me, get mad at the people who allow me to censor you for spreading hate speech. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember when Travis Kelce was with Kelsey Nicole, I can't think of any time where Travis or Kelsey was looked a certain way for being together because of them being an interracial couple. Not one time, no matter who it is, who it was, I couldn't tell nobody was hating on him, hating on her. Nobody was bashing him. Even the white dude who was with Taylor Rooks at the time, who founded Twitter, that dude, I couldn't recall one time people was hating on that relationship. Same could be said when it comes to Serena Williams and Alexis Ohanian. I mean, maybe if people try to do the whole checks and balances thing of who got more money, but he's literally the owner of fucking Reddit. I mean, go figure. Now, if I am wrong, I would be nothing more than happy to stand corrected. But from the outside looking in, I couldn't tell you one time that they faced any backlash. Now, if they did from any racist motherfucker out there, they probably didn't address it. They probably act like it didn't exist and just blocked them and kept it moving. The thing about addressing negativity like this, if you highlight this, you're going to ignore all the people that seemingly happy to see y'all together and in a healthy relationship. And sure, dating interracially comes with its fair share of challenges, whether or not you got to deal with certain family members who don't approve of it, or certain family members on her side that may or may not approve of it, or hell, just random passerbys who may feel comfortable enough to walk up to you in person. In some places in the US, I could walk around and at worst, I could probably have people looking at me crazy and that's it. But I know in other places, if I was to go do the same thing, people may try to fight me just because of who you're with. Now, thankfully, we're in big 2025 where if somebody tries to swing for the fences, if you will, for you being with who you're with, then they would absolutely get thrown in the big house without any type of incident. At the end of the day, it really don't matter who you date, who you end up sleeping with. If they can't try to find a chink in the armor somewhere, they really ain't got no control of you. Whether or not they don't like how she looks in terms of attractiveness, whether or not they don't like what race she is, it really don't matter in the day. Somebody gonna try to find something, because we are on the internet full of Les Miserables people who just want everybody to be miserable people with them because they can't get no pussy and they can't get no dick. At the end of the day, that's all the shit is. But with that being said, y'all let me know what you think about this mess in the comments below. Till next time, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.